Yo, what's going down, everybody? It is straight out of Boston here, aka the King of Boston, and today we are back with episode 50 of the Tennessee Titans Connected Careers on Madden NFL 13. And yes, that is right, episode 50. Big, kind of big milestone. I kind of think of it as a big milestone just because I've never done a series before this that was more than, I think my longest series was an NCAA Football 13 Road to Glory, the Reggie Bush Road to Glory for some of you older subs. That was like 23 episodes, but before this series, that was pretty much the longest series I'd ever done. But this, already duplicating that or doubling that, not duplicating, but doubling that length is it's really cool, and I think it's pretty awesome that we've had a series go 50 episodes. That's 50 videos. A lot of people, you know, rarely post series that go past 10 or 20 episodes, so I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, let's get right into this commentary. So you can see that is Rashard Mendenhall, former Pittsburgh Steelers running back, and now on the New England Patriots. He's getting out to the outside. He's going to get a huge pickup there. So, you know, the Patriots in real life did establish a bit of a running game this year with Stephen Ridley, who I believe is 3rd or 4th in the AFC in rushing this year. And it looks like they've kind of gone an alternate route in this Connected Careers by, instead of trying to develop Stephen Ridley, they've just gone out and signed Rashard Mendenhall. Is a very solid halfback. I don't know what his stats are or anything like that. I know he's been injured the last few years, but he's pretty solid running back out of Illinois. And he's had a quick start to the game, so it's already 7-0 Patriots now, and they're driving once again. Going up against the big bad New England Patriots on Monday Night Football. Just very hard to beat this team. Brandon Brown comes up with a nice tackle there, but Mendenhall's already got 118 yards on 4 carries. This is just a stacked team. You know, obviously one of the greatest quarterbacks, if not the greatest quarterback of all time. Decent offensive line, not too good in real life, but they did fine in this game. Good running game now that they have Rashard Mendenhall, solid receivers, and solid defense, as you'll see in the rest of the video. But anyway, you can see now we are on the drive, 3rd and 6, handoff to Kendall Wright. Yes, that's Kendall Wright running the 3rd down halfback. And at this point, I really felt like I needed to go for it. I felt like my defense was on its heels, so I ended up going for it, and I converted it. It was only 4th and 3, so I was pretty confident about picking up just 3 yards on that gain. So now Carlson, out of the shotgun formation, 5 wide, is going to drop back. Or actually, that was 4 wide, and he's going to find Jared Cook, and Cook's going to pick up the first down, his first catch of the game, 11 yards on that reception. So now Carlson's going to go to the play action. He's going to fumble, and Vince Wilfork is going to pick up the ball on the recovery. He could go all the way, but Kendall Wright, as you can see, one of our fastest players, is going to finally chase him down at about the 20-yard line. So big momentum killer for us. We felt like we could finally try to get something going on offense, but at this point, you know, our defense was really on its heels, and it only took 2 plays for the Patriots to get into the end zone. As you can see, Rashard Mendenhall is going to pick up, I believe, his 2nd or 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. But now you can see the Titans getting something going off a huge play here from Kenny Brady after he catches the curl route, goes all the way down the field, and is going to get brought down at about the 20-yard line. His first catch of the game for 58 yards. So now I formation. Carlson's going to hand it off to the running back, Tier Lee. Chris Johnson is still out with his broken forearm, so Lee is still going to have to be relied on based off of the fact that this offense runs the ball a lot through Chris Johnson, and they can't just completely abandon the run game even if he is hurt. But a great pass there by Pooh Carlson to nail Washington in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. So a great pass, great catch, kept his feet in bounds, and we cut the lead to 17-7. So hopefully we can get a stop here, maybe receive the ball to start the second half. As you can see, we have the ball in their territory. Carlson's going to drop back, but he's going to fire a costly turnover to Thomas. I don't know if that's Devin Thomas, I'm not really too sure, but maybe that's Earl Thomas. I honestly have no idea. T. Thomas? I don't know. So Thomas gets his first interception of the game, and now the Patriots take over at midfield, and Tom Brady, Tom Terrific, with a minute left and 3 timeouts, he's going to be able to try and get something going. And now after that catch, ball's on the 44-yard line, 2nd and inches. Brady drops back out of the shotgun formation and finds Rob Gronkowski, or Grobkowski as one of my friends calls him. But that's a first down, ball on the 29-yard line. At this point, we're just thinking if we could hold him to a field goal, then hopefully we can come out and score on the first drive of the next half. But Owens there with the catch. I believe that might be Martell Owens. I'm not really too sure. But shotgun formation for Brady on 3rd and 10 from the 16. He's going to throw it to Owens once again, and this time Owens is going to get down to the 3-yard line. 21 seconds now, just 1 timeout left, and they're going to end up kicking this field goal. It's up, and it's good. So we were able to hold them to a field goal, but them getting points at all, considering that we were about to score before the interception, is pretty devastating. So we're going to go into the half down 20-7, as you can see. Very bad half of the Titans, but we haven't played too terrible. We feel like we're in striking distance. We feel like if we can just pull together a few defensive stops and a few good offensive possessions, we can definitely attempt to make a comeback in this game. we've owned them in time of possession, which is good. So we're controlling the ball, we're controlling the tempo. That's something we need to do. So coming out to start the second half, Jared Cook's going to catch that 3rd and 5 pass for the first down, and the Titans need to get some points up on the board here if they have any chance of trying to make a comeback. Lee up the middle, nice carry by Tyre Lee. I don't know how to pronounce it. Tyre. Someone can help me in the description or whatever. But anyway, Carlson shotgun formation. He drops back. He's looking. He's going to fire it deep, and a perfect throw to Jared Cook puts this ball right on the money. And now we get down to the 17-yard line. Carlson now on 2nd and 8. Handoff to Lee. Lee goes up the middle. He's going to pick up the, or not pick up the first down, but set up a 3rd and 1. And now on that 3rd and 1 play, I formation for the Titans. Carlson changing the play at the line. He's going to hand it off to Lee, who goes up the middle and is going to pick up the first down. So 1st and goal on the 5-yard line. If we can get a touchdown here, we can cut the lead to 6. Feel like we're still in this game. Carlson drops back. He's going to find Nate Washington, who's going to get this ball down to about the 2-yard line. On 4th and goal, I felt like we needed the touchdown here. I really didn't think that the field goal was going to pay off for us. So on the handoff to Tyre Lee, and Lee's going to be brought down at the 2-yard line before he could get into the end zone. So at this point, we had really just lost all momentum, and the Patriots are really going to start to hurt us now. As you can see, the big play there by Rashard Mendenhall. He already has 163 yards on the day. That's pretty crazy. But at this point, we needed their defense to step up, and as you're going to see, it just is not going to step up. Brandon Lloyd down the field is going to trot into the end zone after a huge blown coverage on that play-action play. And at this point, the Patriots are up by 20. Our offense hasn't been getting anything going. Our defense hasn't stopped them all game. And we might just be out of it at this point. Luckily, we're going to be able to prevent the Patriots from scoring on the 2-point conversion, as you can see there. The point of that was so they could try and go up by a total of 3 touchdowns. But you can see we can't get anything going. We're going to end up punting this one away on 4th and 21. And Welker is going to end up returning this one. And he's not going to get the best return out of it, but I wanted to show you that because they do set up on the 45-yard line. So now Brady gets a chance to go to work on 3rd and 10, and Brady's going to fire it deep, and Brandon Lloyd comes up with the catch. Wow, that was really amazing, actually. It fit right in between like 3 defenders. So now Brady once again on 3rd and 11 from the 28. He's going to drop back. He has tons of time. No pressure whatsoever, and you can't give Brady that much time. He's going to be able to find, okay, it's not Martell Owens. Maybe it's Alex Owens. I feel like that name rings a bell, but I'm not too sure. So you can't give Brady that much time, and now even with the rush, he's going to be able to find Brandon Lloyd, and Lloyd is going to break a tackle and get into the end zone for the touchdown. So it's 34-7 now, or 33-7. At this point, this game is all but over. Carlson drops back. He's going to fire it deep, and it is going to be intercepted by Meggett. So that reminded me of that Earl Meggett character from the movie The Longest Yard. But anyway, I believe that guy's probably a rookie or something. So at this point, it's all but over. Patriots absolutely blowing us out. Mendenhall up the middle. Something, like I said, Mendenhall is pretty solid. He's a little bit injury prone, but he's pretty solid running back, and the Patriots really can rely on him as they did a lot today. And they really set up the play action pass, and you're going to see another handoff to Mendenhall, who's going to break a tackle, and he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. So 40-7, and that would pretty much be it. You're going to see now we do have another chance, but Carlson is going to once again fire an interception. Meggett again, his 2nd of the game, and just terrible game by Pooh Carlson. Could not start up this offense. He's really missing Chris Johnson, you can probably tell. But anyway, it's going to wrap up this game. We end up losing 40-7, a huge blowout. Hopefully we'll be able to come back stronger next week. This team falls to 1-3, a year removed from its 19-0 perfect season. This is quite the disappointment for the Tennessee Titans, and they're even looking at potentially falling out of the race in terms of the playoffs. If they lose another game or 2 in a row, they could be looking at a 1-4 or 1-5 start and having to win probably all, if not maybe 1 or 2 of their last games to close out the season or something, if they can't turn this thing around quickly. So anyway, you can see the final score there, 40-7. As I said before, you're going to see the screenshot coming up in a sec that shows me sharing it on Twitter, playing on Alt Madden. That's the little proof I use if you guys are new. I show that screenshot to prove to the haters that I am playing on Alt Madden. But anyway, you can see the stats here. They didn't dominate us too much in some of these stats, quite honestly. I think it was the turnovers that really killed us. We had a couple offensive drives that were really going, and Carlson threw 3 interceptions. I think Tyre Lee probably had a fumble or 2, I'm pretty sure, and Mendenhall killed us on the ground. Actually, Lee didn't have a fumble. Carlson did, of course. But anyway, so yeah, like the turnovers really killed us. We couldn't force a turnover on them all day. And that's pretty much what happened. I mean, it wasn't as big of a blowout as it seemed. It was really just the turnover differential killed us. And that's what happens a lot in the NFL. So anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me. So I thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. And so I'm out. Peace.